What is up, nation? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We are live with break 3498, and we got 6 select blasters, 4 dub originals, 1 downtown raw, and yeah, so we're gonna get started in just a second. I just need to know anyone who's watching if they would like bass. I believe Jeff Massey, usually you want bass if you're in here. I could put you on for that right now, and then if you don't, just let me know. Same goes for everyone. Vet base will not ship unless you state otherwise, and it will be an assorted mix. But we'll get started in a second, guys. Hope everyone's having a good start of their week. Got the gloves on. We did post an interest for the next break. We are going to be running some Optic, some 23 and 24 with the same type of repacks for next break. So stay tuned for that. Alright, let's get these gloves on. Alright. Just need someone to comment so that I know that we are good to go. Once I see comments that we are good to go, I will get started to rip. Just want to make sure that everyone can hear and all of that. Once I get confirmation from somebody, we will get ripping. If I don't hear anything in the next minute, I'm going to start with the Dub Original. Alright, everybody's quiet today. Alright, I guess we'll start. Alright, we'll start off with the Dub Original. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for the fill. Again, we'll be live again with another break at 11:30. Stay tuned for that. Again, it'll be Optic instead of Select. Alright, here we go. First dub of the morning is Raw. We got an empty box. Let's see some Bears. Thank you, Kip, for the communication. Appreciate it. Alright, we got fast break signatures. For the Rockets, Jalen Green, who is now on the Phoenix Suns. Not numbered. For Houston, that is going to go to the... Where are they? Texans. Texans. Matt Norton. Nice start. Jalen Green auto. Alright, let's get started with some select. Good luck. Let's see some quarterback color. Some top rookie color. Let's see a zebra. All of them. That's what we want. Empty box. Alright, we're doing 3 at a time. I think we have a copper. And it may be an orange. Alright, we got Xavier Worthy, Rasul Douglas, Quinion Mitchell on the silver die cut for the Eagles, Will Levis, Braylon Allen. We do have an orange. There is a CJ Stroud on the turbocharged. For the Bears, can it be a rookie? Oh, it's not a rookie. Dang. Montez Sweat color match. We take that. 317 out of 399. Nice hit, Bears. We'll sleeve on top of that. David Montgomery. We'll put him not on the stand, though. Daniel Carlson, Torrey Taylor, Puka Nacua, and Kayvon Thibodeau. All right, we saw some Bears. It's not the right Bear, but we take to start in the right direction. I guess my eyes were deceiving me. There was no bronze. All right, actually, you know what? We'll stand him for right now. But we're not trying to stand defensive players. We're trying to stand quarterbacks. All right, here we go. All right, we got Mr. Swift, Quinion Mitchell, Jonathan Brooks on Select Certified, Roman Dunze on the red and blue, nice. Michael Pittman Jr., Aaron Rodgers, Kirby Joseph on the red and blue, Ray Davis, Jaden Reed, Jaden Daniels on the base, numbers Marvin Harrison, and a Jared Verse. Gonna sleeve and top load Jaden just so that we can hopefully manifest a bigger one. Alright, we're doing 3 blasters and we'll go into another dub. Empty box. Never know with these packs how hard they're going to be open or how easy they're going to be to open. Alright. We got Drake May. Sorry about that. Devonta Smith. Oh, bronze. Patty Mahomes. 279 out of 299 for the Chiefs. Who's got the Chiefs? Matt Porter on the one team Magic. Nice hit. Brock Bowers on the red and blue. We'll see even top load both of those. Brian Urlacher, Joe Montana, numbers, Brock Purdy, Jaden Daniels on the base again. We'll see even top load him too. We'll add him to the list. Travis Kelce, Quinion Mitchell, Patrick Mahomes on the turbocharge, and a Marquise Brown. All right. That wasn't a bad pack. That one is Premier level, and then this one is Concourse. Get all the variations of Jaden. Alright, I'm taking Montez Sweat down. I'm sorry. But it's an eyesore. I mean, it's numbered, but like I said, we want quarterbacks and top rookies up here. Alright. Let's continue. Let's continue. Alright. We got Joey B. We got Kamani Vidal on the die-cut silver. Jameson Williams. Vele. Caleb Williams on the base. Joe Alt on the base. Dak Prescott on the red and blue. Fashanu. Blake Corum. Jameis Winston. Roma Dunze Select Certified. And a Jerry Jeudy. Alright, we're going one more blaster. And then we'll go into a dub again. And then anything that's not sleeve and top loaded, top rookie wise, on camera will be sleeve and top loaded too. So any Caleb, any Jaden, any Drake, Malik, etc. Empty box. We got Rashad White. We got Hufanga. Got Caleb. Deion Dawkins. Bo Nix. Emmitt Smith on the silver die cut. Josh Jacobs. Riley Moss. Cameron Jordan. Josh Jacobs. Puka Nacua numbers. And a Calvin Austin. Alright. And that is it for that. We're going to go... Oh, wait. I got 3 more packs. I always do that. I don't know why. Alright. This may be a patch. Possibly. It is. Alright, patch is going to be sweated for the last one. We got some Calebs. We're just looking for color. I haven't even top loaded them yet. So we do got at least two Calebs in there. Alright, we got Joe Anderson. Kamari Lassiter, Aaron Rodgers Turbocharge, Kendrick Bourne, Bucky Irving, Ivan Pace, Jordan Addison Future, Debo on the red and blue, and then now we're going into the patch card. Put the patch in the back. Alright, so we got a red and blue Cameron Jordan. We got Will Anderson. I just ruined it. George Kittle. And a Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers. And that is Shane. The first one team magic is real this morning. Alright, let's get Jonathan sleeve and top loaded. I'm going to put him on the side as well. But we always will sleeve and top load these patches for you guys. Alright, there he is. Alright, let's go into a dub. And then we'll finish off with the select. Alright, we are raw. Empty box. Good luck. Topps Chrome Black. It's a rookie, and it's baseball. Ooh, Austin Wells for the Yankees. It's a base auto, but it is for the Yankees. Always a good market. I'm not a Yankee fan, but that is definitely very easy to move. For the Giants, Matt Norton. Nice hit, Matt. Let's shift Brock out here. And let's put Austin in the middle. All right, nice hit. All right, let's continue with Select. I'm going to do all 6 packs at a time, and we'll just sweat if there is any bigger hits, just so that we can make sure that we get you guys ready for the next break-in time at 11:30. Alright, good luck. Blaster 4 incoming. We got Drew Bledsoe. We got J.C. Latham. We got Jimmy Graham. Haven't heard that name in a while. Eric Armstead. Tariq Woolen. Shaq Thompson on the silver die cut. And an orange Michael Penix for the Falcons. 388 out of 499. Who's got the Falcons? JT. Nice one, JT. We will sleeve and top load that once we go through the rest of these. We got Derek Stingley Jr. We got Marquise Brown, Dak Prescott, Marvin Harrison on the turbocharge, Caleb on the red and blue. I know we were calling for it, Kip. There we go. Nice hit. And that is premier level. All right, we got Fashanu, J.J. McCarthy, Patrick Mahomes on the red and blue. We're going to not sleeve and top load because we got the bronze. Roquan Smith, Tip Ryman, Elam, Xavier Worthy Future, J.J. McCarthy, Tyler Guyton, Sam Darnold, Select Certified, Xavier Leggett, and a Kyler Murray. Alright, revealing them all at a time. It was nice. Yeah, let's go, Kip. See, I told you, we weren't sleeving and top loading KO because he was going to pop up. Jaden's a little harder to hit, but Jaden has more of a market even with base cards. So, I mean, you got to sleeve and top load them like right off the bat. Alright, Penix. I actually have the sweet level of Penix from this set. White that I'm sending out to PSA. Hopefully we'll get a 10. Alright. Let's continue. We got 2 more blasters. Empty box. Alright, good luck everybody. Let's see a zebra. Let's see more quarterback color. Definitely came out in that last one. That's for sure, with the Caleb and the Penix. Let's see, colored Jaden, colored Bo, colored Drake. These last 2, that would be very, very nice. I see... Don't quote me. I think I see a purple. Sometimes the light plays tricks. This pack, I thought that there was only 3 cards in it, but it's 4. Felt very thin for a second. Alright. We got Cam Little, Antonio Gibson, Marshawn Lattimore. We want that to be Jaden. Roquan Smith, Josh Allen, BTJ, Malik Neighbors Turbocharge, JJ McCarthy, JC Latham, Ricky Pearsall Future. And I was right, purple color match, but the wrong player, Will Reichard, purple. Why couldn't that be JJ when they're sticking together? I'm just going to... 138 out of 360 for the Vikings. And that is JT hitting the Penix and that. We got Theo Johnson on the red and blue. Tariq Woolen, Drew Bledsoe, Penix. That's the sweet level. No, that's the club level. I'm sorry. Breece Hall, Marquise Brown, Dak Prescott, Keon Coleman. Oh, the silver die cut was sticking to the back. It was a Vele. Keon Coleman, sorry about that. Vashanu, J.J. McCarthy, Jaden Daniels on the select certified, and a Brock Purdy. Not too shabby. Caleb Zebra would be nice. I don't know if you were watching or if you were in the break, but I did pull a Penix Zebra. I want to say it was last week. And the first box that ever ripped of this on stream was a Kelsey Zebra. Alright, I'm going to put the select certified Jaden aside and this aside. Because we got dubs that we're going to be coming, and this is the last select. Alright, guys. Wait, what? Elaborate, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. We traded Darren Waller? Isn't he retired? Isn't his contract void? What do you... Please elaborate, Gilly. Because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I want to curse right now, but I can't. Alright. Don't make me drop an F-bomb. I can't. Because I literally don't know what's going on. What is that? We got another purple or white Viking. Came out of retirement and he's on the dot. What? What? Did he really lose that much money to Kelsey Plum that he had to come out of retirement? Oh, man. I guess his rap career wasn't working out for him. Can we keep just ripping on him? Well, good luck to the Dolphins. So now they have a quarterback who has concussion issues and a guy who can't stay healthy as a tight end. Lovely. Oh, and someone who likes to get pulled over with their car. All right, Justin Fields, Brock Bowers, Barry Sanders, Joshua Carty, Harrison Smith, Cedric Tillman, Fashanu on the silver die cut, Andy Dalton, Kyle Hamilton, Lambjack, by numbers Jaden, Cooper Rush on the red and blue, Jahan Dotson, Will Reichard, Nakobe Dean on the red and blue, Jackson Powers Johnson, Amari Cooper, Jared Goff on the turbocharged. There it is, the Will Reichard white. Just getting a PC. 48 out of 199 for the Vikings. Wish that was JJ. Riley Moss, Rasul Douglas, DeMarcus Lawrence, Will Anderson Future, and Jake Ferguson. Miles Turner is a buck. Why? Nobody's there. Got a 6th round pick. Why? Why does that even matter? And honestly, I'm not worried about football stuff right now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with basketball and hockey. There's a lot of stuff that happened on with hockey yesterday, and there's a lot of stuff that happened with basketball yesterday. And me as a Nets fan, I'm honestly not... A lot of people might say that they're thinking that the trade was bad for the Nets. I don't think it was bad at all. I think that we got a similar player in Michael Porter Jr., and we got a first-round pick for a team that is going to be out of their prime at that time. Miles Turner for the Pacers? Wait, what? Is he a Buck or is he a Pacer? Alright, you're confusing me. You're messing with my mind. And why would he go to the Bucks? Everyone on that team is like going away. Alright. Next dub is a slab. Good luck. We got a dime. 2022 select. Brock Purdy, rookie, die cut neon green prism. 17 out of 299 for the 49ers. And the 49ers are Matt Norton. Matt, you're doing well. You're doing well. Alright. Last dub. Bucks just wave Dame. Oh, mess up your Achilles and then do that. I'm telling you, bro, they're getting rid of Giannis. Giannis is going somewhere. And I don't want to say it, but I have a feeling that the Knicks are going to push for him. They might lose Zesty Cat. Alright. We are slided up for the final one. Empty box. Good luck. Again, Nation, we're going live in our next break in 5 minutes. We'll do a recap, and then we'll get you guys out of here. We got a PSA 10 out of 2021 Donruss Optic. And we got an Amon-Ra St. Brown Green Velocity rated rookie. That is sick for the Detroit Lions, and that is Matty Wills. Nice hit, Matt. Alright, and now it's time to go downtown, guys. Best of luck. Here we go. Todd, Knicks what? I know that the Knicks got Jordan Clarkson, but what are you talking about, Giannis? Alright, empty box. I just want the Nets to do well. That's all I want. Alright, we got Optic. Falcons, Michael Penix Jr. on the downtown for the Falcons. That is a nice one. JT. And that is it for the break, guys. That was a good one. I would say so myself. That was a good one. Alright, let's recap. That's going in the front because I am not a Yankee fan. Gilly knows. Alright. Quick recap. And we'll get you guys out of here. Hang on 1 second. Gotta get this out of here. Alright, we got numbers Jaden Daniels. We got a white Will Reichard out of 199. A purple Will Reichard out of 360. Select certified Jaden. Patch of Jonathan Brooks. Orange Montez Sweat 399. Jaden Daniels. Caleb Williams red and blue. Brock Powers red and blue. Patty Mahomes out of 299 bronze. Michael Penix Jr. out of 499 orange. And then everything else will be either sleeve or top loaded to you, top rookies, etc. We got a Topps Chrome Black, Austin Wells. Let's go anyone but the Yankees. I'm a Red Sox fan, but let's go anyone but the Yankees. I hate them. Jalen Green on the Fast Break Signatures. PSA 10, Amon-Ra St. Brown Green Velocity. Die Cut Neon Green Prism, Brock Purdy Rookie PSA 10. And the Michael Penix Downtown. Thank you again, everyone. Sorry for everyone who didn't hit. It's the worst part of this, but we appreciate the support. Next break will be live in 3 minutes, so we'll see you guys there. It is, again, multi-year Optic and then same amount of repacks. We'll see you guys there. Have a great rest of your day.